أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء نبينا وشفيعنا وحبيبنا وسيدنا المصطفى محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وصحبه ومن اهتدى بهدايته إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه الكريم بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لقد أرسلنا رسلنا بالبينات وأنزلنا.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. لقد أرسلنا رسلنا بالبينات وأنزلنا معهم الكتاب والميزان ليقوم الناس بالقسط وأنزلنا الحديد فيه بأس شديد ومنافع للناس وليعلم الله من ينصره ورسله بالغيب إن الله قوي عزيز.
صدق الله العظيم. If you look at all other religions and civilizations that came across science one way or the other, they had problems with science. The only religion and civilization that had no problem with science except the methodology of science is Islam. It's Islam. So many scientists were murdered in so many religions and civilizations as a result of conflict of ideology and philosophy. But that is the least to be done in Islam. You say it's knowledge, but you attach the knowledge to certain methodologies and civilization and cultures that conflict with Islam. It is not the raw knowledge that conflict with Islam. Science doesn't conflict with Islam. Education doesn't conflict with Islam. But it is the methodology, the environment, the ethics that you attach to it that might conflict with Islam. Muslims, let us be patient with that one and learn the language of academics so that we can communicate. If you don't know the language of somebody, you can't communicate. Their language is data and analysis and experiment that we can also gather. If in the salat tana anil fashai wal munkar, let's gather 1,000 people and let them pray and then look at some of their vices and bad habits and see how we can break them. And then take data and present to academy. We are not telling you it is coming from the Quran, but assess this one. In the 2015, 1,500 people who embarked on pilgrimage, somebody took the pain to measure their anger level. And even after returning from Hajj 6 months later, still he observed that 10% their anger level was low as compared to when they didn't go for what? Hajj. When Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, La tazalu qadam abdi yawm al-qiyamah hatta yusala an arba. When he said, An ilmihi, there is no min aina tasab. Where did you get the knowledge? It's not there. If it is even in China, wherever you get it, go for it. So Muslims, let us learn from the fact that wherever there is knowledge, wherever there is wisdom, it is yours. Go for it before you can make the criticism of it. Knowledge can't be haram. It is the application of the knowledge that will make it haram or halal. So therefore, the first concept I would want to analyze is knowledge itself. When we say knowledge, what is it? When we say knowledge, textually, familiarity or awareness of something such as a fact or skill. You are aware and you are familiar of what? A fact or an object or a skill. Then we call that familiarity and awareness that can lead to a better and a refined level of comprehension and understanding is what we will call knowledge. But in Islam, we will say knowledge is that familiarity and awareness that will lead to the comprehension of that object and fact and skill that are all creatures, and for that matter, the creator. Once that thing doesn't lead you, wabtahu ilayhi al-wasila. If it doesn't lead you to Allah Azza wa Jal, the creator himself, then we can't say this is an absolute what? Knowledge. It can't be an absolute knowledge. Science is like a professor who wrote a book and he gave it to the students to go and study the book. And when they went away with the book, you know what they went and did? They sat down. The first thing they did was that they entered into the laboratory, then they took a scale and measured the weight of what? The book. Then they measured the weight of the cover. Then they counted the letters. They counted the words inside. Then they tried to also get the amount of ink that was used in writing what the book. They tried to know the elements and the compounds and the relationship and the reactions that took place before the book came into what? Existence. And when the professor called them to come and tell him something about the book, then they started. Your book is made up of this number of words and this number of letters and this number of so and so, and the cover weighs this one, and then this chapter weighs that and that and that and that and that and that. What do you think will be the mark that the professor will give to these students? What do you think? The universe has been given to us so that we will study and know creation so as to know who is what? The creator. But if we eliminate the creator and then take only the universe and sit down, this has been the struggle of scientists and what? The Muslim scholars. Don't eliminate the creator and study only the creation. No. Don't do that one. Bring them together. Don't eliminate the creator and study only the creation. No. Don't do that one. Bring them together. Try to let the creation lead you to what? The creator. Rather than eliminating only what? That one.